friends, denizens of the internet, hello and welcome back to another exciting episode of No Man's Sky over here at LostTimeGaming. I'm Devo, and we are jumping back into the shoes of the traveler, and we're going to talk to some people in the anomaly. It's so anomalous. And being this is the anomaly, this is the hub where players can go and interact with other players. I'm not hugely into that. Specifically in this game, I feel like it's kind of a solitary experience. I mean, not that it's a bad thing to play with other people. I like kind of cruising through the universe on my own in this game. But let's talk to Nada. I am Priest Entity Nada, Divergent Corvax. Welcome to our anomaly. Our home here is pleasant, yes. Polo's own design, a perfect bubble. Beyond the sentinels, beyond vengeful Corvax, Nada watches time come and go. Well, let's ask about Artemis. A traveler entity. Perhaps they are known to you? I do not know their number. Nada does not care to think about iterations as numbers. They were lost to us. Highly improbable. Our anomaly is lost to the sentinels, but none should be lost to the anomaly. The Corvax watches me. There is patience, an organic tilt to the way they hold their metal shell. Alright, well let's ask about you, Nada. Nada awoke with the death of Corvax Prime. Could not understand why such things happen, why we are alone. Now I am divergent. The convergence do not see through my eyes. Nada is not alone anymore. Nada is with Polo Friend. Now many other friends visit. Our convergence is small, but Nada happy. Nada's carapace pulses with gentle light. There is something familiar about them. How about Polo? Tell us about Polo, Nada. Polo Friend found Nada. Found my signal. Nada is safe. Now Nada finds other signals, makes others safe. This station has been calling to me since I woke up on the planet. Perhaps it called to Artemis as well. And let's ask about the station. Beyond what is outside, our anomaly wanders free. Free like Nada, to observe, to search. The Sentinels, the Atlas, they do not care for this place. I feel their eyes hunting us. Nada watches me, judging my reactions as they speak. Speak with Polo Friend, traveler. Perhaps they might know more about missing Artemis. They perceive things more clearly than Nada. Now, and if you couldn't tell from that little interaction, speaking to Nada is an effort in trying to understand sentient robo-speech, which sometimes works, but sometimes doesn't. But the gist of it is that we're in a space station where people trying to hide from the galactic reach of the thing that is the galaxy. And people chill out here, and this place kind of exists outside of the galaxy, so to speak. The interior of it, anyway. That's what I always got from it. But as you can tell from the way they talked, it's kind of difficult to really pin down what's going on here, but let's talk to Polo. Friends everywhere. If only you know where to look. Friends in all shapes, all sizes, all places. That's a lovely little hologram you got there, Polo. Artemis Friend, you are where they should be. Does not seem possible, but all things are possible. Such is the universe. We will find them, no doubt. There is always a signal. Always a trace. What? Our home will see to it. When you leave, you will not be where you were. You will be closer. Or maybe not. Discovery is exciting, yes? Before you leave, perhaps spend some time with other friends. We all help each other here. We're all fine now. How are you? Alright, the Space Anomaly is a hub for travelers, a nexus that unites them wherever they are in the universe. Use Nada and Polo's home to meet other travelers, undertake missions, earn nanites, or upgrade your equipment. Basically what we're going to be doing is well, getting nanites and upgrading our equipment is the long and short of what we'll be doing here. And I believe, yes, here we go. You are Helios, I trust, and you've got your head seems to be made out of a living tree, which is, that's just great. Ah, young one, you who still roam the boundaries of this universe, how I envy you. My time out in reality has long passed, but I miss it greatly. Perhaps you might help an old soul and share the things you've seen. I yearn for the stars, for the glory of discovery. Sure, I got some planetary data for you. Thank you, little one. You have no idea what this means to me. Please, take these nanites. They are nothing, but they are all I have now. Gives me the old excited thumbs up. Nice. Got 120 nanites there, and I believe this is another person here we'll be talking to get nanites. Ares, which is... that's just disturbing. Traveler hopes to make progress. Traveler tests themselves. I will help. In exchange, progress for progress. Or wealth, perhaps. Experience or materials, both valid today. Storm crystals. And what we usually do is, very rarely will we come here and have what Ares wants. So we're just going to transmit the milestone data. You have seen much, but do you understand? Not for me to know. Please, take this. More nanites, yes, good. Alright, then we go back up here and to the research and development wing. I don't know if it's actually called that, but that's what I always refer to it as. Ah, purple alien. Yes. Journey milestone accomplished. Ambulatory. I traveled 15 Ks, which I can only assume is kilometers. Alright, well, what do you got? Traveler new. Your suit is an extension of yourself. Let me aid you. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to need some of this. What do we need right now, though? See, and it gives you a pump fake buy. It'd be like, oh, we take the nanites we just got, and we can buy these things. Like, no. That's not how this works at all. Simmer down. What we do is we get a plan, which we then have to make. As you see there, down at the bottom, we have chromatic metal, quantum computer, and crystal sulfide. Neither of those last two, I believe, we'll be able to get right now. Mostly because, well, they're not everywhere. Like, the galactic markets aren't all linked, so each star system has different stuff at the galactic market. But I'm trying to think of what we need right now. You know, we can do this. We'll get the hazmat gauntlets. Because it's a shame to get to a place and be like, oh, this stuff's worth a lot of money, and then we can't even pick it up because we don't have the hazmat gauntlet. Upgrades the metallic shielding of one of the exosuit's gloves. An advanced blend of reinforced metal and catalytic shielding allows the user to safely handle hazardous substances, as well as perform the necessary feats of strength required to harvest certain farmable flora. Yes, you keep telling me. You keep telling me about the base parts. Oh no, now is the base parts. Which one are you? This one, you? That's this Computron. And this is where we unlock stuff to build our base with, but again, that's something we'll be dealing with down the road once we get a more formidable amount of cash and capital. Now, what we will need down the road is the bigger refiner. I don't know about the nutrient processor. I'm not in a big rush to get that. But as you can see, this requires salvage data, of which we don't have any of, which is a shame. And then there's vehicles we can actually make, like ground-based vehicles. I've never done that, so that'll be something new that I haven't done. And then there's also underwater stuff we'll get to eventually. So that's all fun. Oh, and I don't know how often this gets refreshed, but while we're here, upgrade our inventory. Yes, I have the credits. Very good. One more block to fill with blocks of other blocks. Thinking. Alright, Nana. For the life of me, I always thought this person's name was Nadia, but it's not. It's Nada. So you'll have to forgive me if I use the term, like the pronoun her for this, because I always thought it was a female name associated with this person, but it's not. So that's my bad. Nada and Polo drift between worlds and worlds. There are many. Have you seen them, traveler friend? Nada wishes they could. Nada regrets much. What do I do? Traveler entity is free to make their own path. Find Artemis entity, explore with others, travel to great sights. Proceed as you will, traveler entity. We will aid you. Others will aid you also, even if you seek the Crimson Lyre. Well, what about the Crimson Lyre? Crimson Lyre, Atlas, false entity. Korvac's worship, but Nada knows better. Nada knows where it dwells. Nada chooses to disregard it. But if traveler entity wishes to seek it, Nada will help. Nada wishes to be safe. Nada wishes you to be safe. Ah, okay. Well, let's deal with Artemis first. Of course, Nada has a small gift for you. Perhaps it will help. Perhaps not. Nada and Polo friend will continue to search. Speak to us whenever you desire. Oh, thanks for the nanites. All right, and I'm pretty sure, because we don't have all the money in the world, we're gonna boogie on out of here now. And the first leg of what we're gonna be doing in the game is, well, we're gonna try and figure out what the deal with Artemis is. There goes a player right there. And my 2 seconds of sprint, it's just so effective. All right, hop into the radiant pillar and let's boogie. Back into the great unknown. Alright. Oh, I was expecting, yeah, there we go. That's what I was expecting. Yes. Hello? Where? Is there anyone out there? It's outside. Something's wrong with... What's wrong? I asked the stranger what is wrong. There's a moment's pause. The only sound I hear is the background hiss of cosmic radiation. You found me. There's so little light. I thought I'd never hear another soul again. I really did. How did you find my voice? I tell the stranger about the abandoned starship wreck and how I found their communicator ID in the distress beacon. I begin to mention the anomalous space mission, but they cut me off. It's outside, but I think I'm safe. There are 16 of them. They look just like... I don't want to, but let's ask about the 16. Fear and confusion dance within the eyes of the stranger. After a few moments of silence, they turn to me, imploring. You don't know who you are, do you? It lied to me. It lied to all of... The sound cuts off, but their face lingers on, silent, before it too fades into nothingness. This must be Artemis, and they are clearly in need of help. I need to find a way to boost their signal. Sounds good to me. Base computer online, archives available. Alright. Your base is under the system teleport. Oh, we gotta port back. Where's the old space station? There we go. Now, normally, as I mentioned before, the teleport network used to not exist, so if you were like, oh, you gotta go back to your base, no, you were basically screwed. Or you had to literally find a nearby planet and just build a brand new base. Which got really annoying after a while. The old landing. I'm pretty sure we've been to this one before. So I won't bother going to check the the inventory expansion machine, I guess we're gonna call it for lack of a better term. We're just gonna hop in this teleporter and go back to base, which is like crazy far away now, if I remember. The Devout Post, yes. Warp to Devout Post 1. Ah, the pretty colors. I love them. Yeah, and fun fact, I almost lost the recording from last episode that we did of this because I usually have this game run in exclusive full screen to make it run smoother. And when I went to hit stop recording, it did not want to stop recording. But thankfully, as you probably have seen if you watched last episode, I managed to save it. But it was close. Yes. Hello, base computer. How are you? Automated archive recovery in progress. Data recovered, 6%. New data available. Entry 4925X follows. Found additional buried technology modules. Construction proceeding smoothly. Recent expedition yielded copying data to additional data available. Construction logs recovered. Blueprints reassembled and prepared for download. Base technology data extracted. Downloading plans. Storage container plans restored. Yeah, spacious additional storage for inventory items. Readable archive retrieval complete. Beginning defragmentation of next segment. Alright. Oh, I really don't want to make that. I mean, I will, because you're basically demanding I do, but... Oh, I don't have the magnetized ferrite for that. Well, that sucks. Well... I guess we better get ourselves some magnetized ferrite, then. Which sounds easy. I mean it... nope, nothing here. Nothing here. Everything's all fine here. How are you? Jerk. Alright, well... To make magnetized ferrite, I mean, technically we could just find some, but the chances of that are slim. So what we need to do is find some regular old ferrite dust. And I know that's pretty much everywhere, but if we could find like a bigger source of it, that would be great. But it seems like we're not that lucky. No, we've got cobalt and copper around, but no ferrite dust. So... Or no deposits of ferrite dust anyway. So let's just start mining up some ferrite dust. Because what we have to do is we have to upgrade this through the tiers, so to speak. Where we would take the ferrite dust and put it into the refiner to make pure ferrite. We then have to take pure ferrite and put that in the refiner and make ferrite, or magnetized ferrite. And what I haven't been doing that I should, because I'm an idiot and I keep forgetting to do, is that when we find those little groupings of like boxes just laying on the ground, I'm supposed to be checking those, because the ones that are like locked shut or broken shut because they have the rusted metal on them, I should be keeping that to turn into ferrite dust. Oh, nope, nothing here. Nope, we're all fine here. How are you? Where did you even come from? You're crafty. Gonna walk over here and... Nope, we're all fine here. How are you? Nope, everything's all good. Alright, you know what? I'm getting old. Of course, the first planet I had to build a base on had high sentinel activity. Well, screw you, sentinels. I'm out of here. Show them as I fly away. Or, you know, back to where I just was. Either way, it's still good. And I'm just trying to get a lot of ferrite dust because I don't remember offhand how much the ratio is of like 1 ferrite dust per pure ferrite, and then even further on the pure ferrite to magnetized ferrite. But I guess we can kind of start that chain by... Wait, where are we going? Here. Yep. There we go. Portable refiner. Bam. Let's get this started at least. Oh, that didn't do it. There we go. Ferrite dust. The pure ferrite. Go, baby, go. 20 seconds. Alright, well, let's go. Oh, would you just go away? And if you were curious, we will eventually get guns, straight up, or rather a gun, as our multi-tool has the capability of being a gun.
Toxic protection 40.
But as you can see, we need some carbon. Carbon would be good. Just as long as the Sentinel doesn't notice us. Yep, nothing to see here. We're not certainly lasering down any alien trees or anything. It's all fine here. Yep, and we're done. Good. Good. And then we take this and put it back over here. And bang, magnetized ferrite. Oh, that's not too bad. It's a 2-to-1 still. Good. And we're just gonna make all of this. Like, I know I'm constantly saying we need like all our ferrite dust and pure ferrite, but we're just gonna make all this magnetized ferrite right now, because what we want to do is never have to do this again. And we don't use magnetized ferrite for a lot of stuff, so if we just make a whole bunch, it's a good chance we won't have to do it multiple occasions, or at least for a while. Everything in this game is like, hey, you can get enough resources for a while. To shoot this tree? Well, oh, I heard the thing stop right as I started shooting it, but I still want this carbon. And actually, we need to clear up, all these geodes. These geodes are just materials in hiding. Oh, see? We just got a whole bunch of ferrite dust back. Lovely. So now, we're all good here. And again, don't concern yourself... What was that? Don't concern yourself too much with the kind of rather not awesome looking nature of this base. This is literally just a base for us to get through our... I think the beacon here is tweaking out because I have my ship parked in it. This base here is literally just to clear us through tutorials and such. Alright, so we've got that. And now this quest line is on hiatus. So we can just go to the log here. And what else we got? Well, we don't need any of this right now. Locate a long distance transmitter. Okay. I press the C button. Oh, where we got? Holo terminus detected. Where?
Toxic protection 40.
Keep confusing the oxygen for it, but it's I don't see it on the little compass on the top either. Oh, we need target sweep. This is something I'm still not used to because it was part of the it was never part of the original game to do that. It would just give it to you, but it wasn't really very it kind of broke the immersion, so to speak. So I can understand why they did this. A little bit of a frame drop there. I think it's from all the farty gas from these plants, the evil plants. Oh, 700. That's crazy far away. That's so far, I wish it wasn't so far. Yep. Alright, well, we're going to go in this direction until we find something. Sounds like a plan. We got a terrain change here. Ooh, that's a big old cliff. Down we go. A little slide there. I love it. I love the little slide. I eagerly await us getting our rocket boots, because it's going to make traveling significantly easier. 400 units, huh? I'm getting there. What's that over there? Oh, I guess it's too far. 300 units. I'm so impatient I just have to keep checking. We'll get there eventually. Although if the thing that we're looking for is what I think it is, it should just kind of be obvious after a certain point. I mean, I say that, but I can't say for certain. Just a hunch. Oh, yep, there we go. That's what I was thinking of. It's way over this way. I scanned you before? No. Can't be bothered to scan things while I'm looking for things. Oh, there's a little outpost here too. Pop in, see if we can't scavenge anything. Some units, maybe. Something, anything at all. Ooh, nanites. Nice. Nanites are basically our buying important things. Currency. This is kind of what I was talking about. We need to, well, we don't need the goop. No, the goop is not what we need, but we can take the rusted metal. Nanites, delicious. I need all the nanites. Research specimen, good. That gives us rep, apparently. Take a navigation module, good. Oh, we've ranked up our Viking standing, lovely. We'll need the rep at some point down the road to do... I can't remember what it is, but we will need it. That's not super important, but it is important. Yeah, the rusted metal. See, we're going to take that instead of destroying it like we've been with the goop. No, we don't need the relic right now. Yes, save and chart. Oh, we got Kang Station. Kang with a Q. That's pretty good. What's in the box? Nothing is in the box. Good. That's for the best. Alright, let's climb this bad boy. Sentinel's like, hey, you climbing that? That's not allowed. You just try and stop me. I'm gonna climb my little heart out. Recharge the transmitter to boost the signal. A powerful transmitter is required to contact Artemis. Okay. Usually that just means having some sodium on you, but you can never be sure when it wants you to recharge things. What do you got? The power condenser, a piece of rechargeable power technology. The power condenser harvests any heat energy wasted during the machine's operation and uses it to generate extra power. That's good stuff. That's kind of how, in case you weren't aware, that's kind of how reactive braking works. Like on a, say, an electric vehicle, when you brake, it uses the heat energy to like charge things. That's kind of what that is. And we'll just use the nitrate for funsies. Holo terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communications across long distances. The extra power should allow me to re-establish the connection to Artemis. Yeah, tune it in. I try to locate Artemis's frequency, uploading the data from our previous communication. Signal match detected. Alright. Ah, hello, Artemis. Who's there? You. It's you again, isn't it? You really are real, aren't you? You aren't a dream? Well, as a person who deals with barely able to believe in reality to begin with, I'm gonna say I hope so. I'm sorry. It's hard to think here. Something's wrong with the... It's easy to create a better reality when you have to. I thought you might be a dream. I'm sorry, I haven't heard another voice in so long. Not since I cut the speaker from my exosuit. It said such terrible things. So who are you then? The stranger smiles through the static. I'm just like you. You're a traveler of worlds, aren't you? How do you know that? They do not respond with speech. They transmit a vision, a red star in a fragile world. I do not understand the shapes within, the whispers. I see life forms scattered to the far reaches of the galaxies. I see this stranger's first breath yearning for the stars. I see myself slumbering in the crimson void, waiting for a dream of worlds. And through the darkness, I hear it said, "Anomaly detected. Designation Traveler. Awaken." What I showed you just now, it has haunted me since I awoke. You must recognize it too. We are the Travelers, discoverers of worlds. From the moment you opened your eyes, you must have known you were not like the others. So did I. Before I became stranded here, I was on a journey to finally meet. It cannot be a coincidence that you found this signal. Tell me, do you still have the data log from that crashed ship? Sure. I upload my exosuit's records, including the strange transmission I received and the data I found at the crashed vessel. Much of my equipment is damaged. I am alone, on foot, stranded on a sunless world. I don't even know how your signal is reaching me, but this ship you found, it belonged to me once. Perhaps there is hope after all. We need to work out where we both are. If you build signal boosters across this system, we should be able to triangulate your position. I'll be able to find my way out, and you'll get all the answers you seek. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you, Traveler. You're going to save my life. You're going to find me. Now we have something to do. Oh, and we learned a new building part. This signal booster. A versatile scanner that detects nearby buildings, can decrypt navigation data to pinpoint specific locations. The signal booster can be dismantled and redeployed for easy transportation. Now I need to remember that so I don't have to keep building this, because sometimes I forget and I just leave it and I have to rebuild it. But we're going to have to deal with that in the next episode, because that's all the time I have for this episode today. Thank you everybody so much for joining me on another exciting look into the world of No Man's Sky. I'm Devo, LostTimeGaming. If you enjoyed the video today, feel free to leave a like, leave a comment, and get subscribed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you thought about my gameplay, my commentary, or anything else in general. That being said, thanks for watching, and as usual, I'll catch you all on the flip side.